Now here are my predictions for college football week 10 of the 2009 season. Last week my score was perfect. I corrected nothing wrong. We should throw a celebration for that as soon as the show is over. Anyway, the first game I am looking forward to. Duke against UNC. It sounds like a basketball game. Well, it's going to be a great football game. Do you know why? Because the Duke Blue Devils have a great chance of going to a bowl game. The UNC came off that really great win versus Virginia Tech. This is going to be Duke's hardest game in the last couple of weeks. And since I'm Duke's biggest fan, I am going to pick them to win. And hopefully they go to a bowl game. Next up, USC at Arizona State. USC got demolished by Oregon, but since Pete Carroll is undefeated in the month of November, USC will cream Arizona State. Next up, Oregon State against Cal. Cal is ranked in the top 25, something I do not understand. They are not a very good team at all, but I still like them to beat Oregon State. Next up is a trap matchup where Oregon will play Stanford. Oregon better not overlook Stanford because Stanford is a really dangerous team. I expect this game to be very close. Still, Oregon will hold on. Next up, South Carolina at Arkansas. South Carolina got demolished by Lane Kiffin and Monty Kiffin. They will get demolished by Bobby Petrino. Next up, Ohio State at Penn State. This game is played in Penn State, and since Penn State has a terrific volleyball team, they have not lost in like the last 3 years. I'm going to give Penn State the edge because of their volleyball team. That is such a bad reason why to pick them, but I still like Penn State. Next up, Oklahoma and Nebraska. Nebraska is a very bad team. Overrated. Oklahoma wins. And finally, the matchup we're all waiting for, LSU, Alabama. It's not going to be a very great matchup. The score will probably be 23-16, but the game wouldn't be that close itself. Alabama will win. And finally, let's go to the BCS. Texas will go undefeated. We'll go to the national championship game. TCU will also go undefeated, as well as Boise State. We already know that. However, Iowa, they have Ohio State remaining. They are going to lose to Ohio State. They better hope that Penn State beats Ohio State if they still want to go to the BCS. So those are my Week 10 picks, and hopefully I go undefeated for the second week in a row.